Get this aircraft set up, I suppose. Should work. Right, that can go on. Those can go on. Turn that on, that on. Battery on, avionics on. Fuel boost. Ignition on. Standby power on. Fuel to both engines on and on. Start. That's better.
In ages I didn't this Garmin stuff.
Right.
Forgot.
What, the G1000? Yeah.
Yeah.
You need any help, mate, just shout.
Let's set my next point. Otherwise, if I press nav too soon, the plane's gonna return to the airport.
Right.
Just put the next waypoint.
Mine's looking good. My
I
flight
remember
plan.
that.
I think my flight plan looks all right. Yeah, that's fine. Looks good. Have you downloaded, Jason, the working title G1000 mod in the marketplace?
Yes, yes. There was
Yeah, cool.
No, so there was an update as well.
There
Today.
was, yeah.
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 I was wary about it at first, but I thought, well, that's what it's going to be going to at some point. So I just want to start getting used to that one.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It's not much different from the other, but
No.
It's a little bit.
It's gonna be literally like the real thing. That's what they're doing working title.
Yeah.
Everything that they add to it will be duplicating the actual thing in the real plane. So they're doing a good job.
Was where's the wind speed gone? When you it disappeared, and
Yeah.
a few clicks of the buttons underneath, like there it is.
There it is. Yep. Turn the expander to alt. That's that done. Right.
People walking around are casting massive shadows. Wondered what it was for a minute. Oh, in Airwego livery.
Yeah. Why ain't that
cool,
working?
that mod.
It is, yeah. That bended, yeah. Yeah, there's more things to come. Little things like that will be added. So eventually. Yeah. Why is that not lighting up? Panel's not come on. Right, let's close that. Restart it.
Look at the map in Sweden, there's a lot of water. Jeez.
Yeah.
It's worse than Netherlands.
There we go. Set that to my altitude.
A country of 1,000 lakes, was it, or something like that?
Something like that, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. Right, that's done. That's set. That's done. Turn that on. Yeah, right. I think I'm okay now.
Learning more and more about this join FS each time I use it. Just managed to add my name onto the end of my nickname. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great piece of software. Oh, I wonder if Nigel's coming online. He hasn't said. Oh, he hasn't messaged me. Yeah. Runway. Runway 34 we'll be taking off from.
Okay. Took actually the good spots in the airport. I don't know where the Alberto is gonna be.
I think there was 4 spaces when I looked on the map. There might be one to the left of you, Nor.
I'll tried the parking one. I think it's the fueling bay.
Yeah, oh, is it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think it is actually.
Yeah, it's just to the, over to my left somewhere.
Yeah.
Have you got name tags on your planes in MSFS?
No.
Visible? No,
No.
that's right then.
No, it works in FSX and P3D. It's the join FS thing.
Right.
So nor will have name tags most probably. Little red ones above us, but yeah, ours don't work for Microsoft. They haven't made it work yet for Microsoft Flight Sim. 10 minutes for Roberto.
Get him to drive slowly if he's driving. The guy is talking about traffic.
Actually, I did see somewhere. FS. Live map.
Steve, did you ever try to communicate with another plane using the HF com jet VATSIM?
What, the A320?
Is it?
It's only the fly-by-wire A320 can do it. I know that, but it's only it's only between those aircraft. You can't sort of, if there's someone in the sim that's flying the 787 or anything else other than the fly-by-wire, it won't work.
Okay.
It's only between those 2 aircraft, but I don't know if it works on that sim. You know what I mean? If you see another player, I think they've got to be in the same sim as you as well. Which they will be, wouldn't they? Because fly-by-wire. So, yeah, there should be Microsoft Flight Sim with that anyway. So, I don't know. I might try it one day. Find a pilot that's flying a fly-by-wire one that's, yeah, and send him a message, see if I get one back.
The other day I was flying from New York to San Juan, and we were doing this real thing when I cross traffic above.
Mm-hmm.
Just the lights on and say hi on Unicom.
Yeah.
It was early morning back in States, so
Mm-hmm.
it was okay. And the guys were responding, hello.
Wicked. Now, we had an interesting one, me and Ben, the other night when we was doing that Warsaw flight. Ben started the flight in X-Plane, and about quarter of the way across, his sim crashed on him. And with X-Plane, when you restart it, you can't put yourself back in the same place you were. So I said to Ben, try loading up Microsoft Flight Sim, because with that you can, and I know he had it, and then see if Compass detects that you've done that, and then continue the flight. So we tried it and it worked. So he basically started the sim with X-Plane, started the flight with X-Plane, finished the flight in Microsoft Flight Sim. So that was cool. That was wicked.
It was weird.
It's good that Compass does that. I told Nigel about it afterwards. He said, "Oh, that's cool. Didn't know that worked." He said, "But well, it does." Yeah, definitely.
A friend, he put his laptop in the coffee shop and it's got internet, so he just plugged into your mixes.
Oh, did he? Oh, excellent.
Of course, yeah. Oh, it's so wicked, It's like, oh,
Which
like
ones? Which ones were you listening to?
the whole list.
Oh, cool.
My favorite is the first one on the list. My favorite.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
For
that's
him, it
awesome.
was a looping. He just put it, just
Mhm.
looping the whole day.
Oh, brilliant.
So
That's
then, yeah,
so
it changed.
cool.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do
yeah.
some more in a few weeks. I might dust the controller off and put some more up. Do some new ones.
But every time I drink coffee over there, when I meet somebody, it's like, the music you're listening to is a friend of mine.
No, it's so cool. And whereabout is that in
Uh,
Morocco?
it's in Tangiers in
Yeah,
North Morocco.
nice. Yeah, at least I can say that's my music has reached that far.
But
That's
Tangiers,
quite cool.
this town is really different because this town used to be international
Mhm.
in the 50s and the 40s, and So up to now, I mean, when you go to Tangiers, there's a lot of different neighborhoods, and you can find the English neighborhood, the Italian, the American, and
Yeah, mixed culture, lots of mixed culture, sort of.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
we grew up in really mixed culture, and
Mm, mm.
real Tangerino, we can speak 4 or 5 languages with no problem.
Wow.
Um, we have different, even though the tourists come and they go to visit their own neighborhood,
Yeah, yeah.
we got the German, the Italian, Spanish, French, English, and the American,
Phew. Wow.
Portuguese.
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
And they were Jews before. It was now it's turned out to be a modern city, and
Mhm.
before it was really nice. I mean, we didn't have this satellite TVs before in the 80s, but
Mhm.
we still had Spain TV coming in and Gibraltar
Yeah, yeah.
and Portugal. So on the FM, every time I was listening to BFBS in Gibraltar, they were putting BBC and all the Spanish channels and so Spanish,
Oh,
English, French, and
cool.
it's common language in Tangiers, really.
Mm, mm. Wow.
And in my house, we can see Spain is only 14 kilometers away.
Right, right.
So we can see it. Even Gibraltar, when it's nice, you can see Gibraltar and the
Cool.
whole Strait of Gibraltar. And
Oh, wow. Nice.
you're in continent and you overlook in another continent. So it's quite unique.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Cool.
We hope the English will be back soon.
Mhm.
You know. For in
Yeah.
the 80s, there was a lot of travel agencies, a lot of English people here and tourists. And
Yeah, yeah.
now that there's Brexit, we hope that companies and stuff like that can come back.
Yeah, yeah, it'd be good,
It
wouldn't
will
it?
be
Yeah,
nice. Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
The something that we keep on saying. We go on a golf trip every year
Mhm.
to Costa del Sol, sort of Malaga area.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
obviously, Gibbs not that far away, but we've quite often toyed with the idea of going across to Tangiers or something,
Mm.
just spend a day there or something.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
So the soul was great in the 80s, early 90s. All the Saudi and Arabians and stuff, and
Mhm.
in Europe, and then yeah, we came over, and it's over. And a lot of families, expats living there in Fuengirola, and a lot of English expats living there.
Right. What's your currency there? Is it?
Hams,
Sorry.
ham.
Ah. Cool.
Someone disappeared from 12. Did he go? Jason?
I'm still there. I think I am.
Yeah, I can see you.
I see. Okay.
It happens to me sometimes that I'll be the only plane flying for a couple of minutes, and looking at putting a new computer together in the new year.
Oh yeah.
But obviously, primarily it has to be for work. But
Yeah, yeah.
but as self-employed, work from home, it's it's up to me really. So,
Yeah, yeah.
but trying to get graphics cards,
I know. Yeah,
well, a decent price or reasonable price on one.
that's right. I know. Nigel had he got a new PC a couple of months ago, and he was they were having problems getting his graphics card because he's getting a built system for him.
Yeah,
He's like waiting 3-4 months because they couldn't get hold of the cards.
yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah. I've spec'd one up and sort of put it together, and every time I go in and look at it, it's gone up £100 or
Yeah,
£200,
yeah.
and then that graphics card's not there anymore. It's like crikey.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Hopefully it'll. Oh, he's on his way. Roberto's just
He's
playing
fired up.
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Yep, he's fired up his sim.
Yeah, one of these new LGA 1700 i5s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, was it 11900 or something?
Mhm. I got an
Playing at
ice.
the
I,
moment.
I got an i7 in my 9700K. I think it is Coffee Lake, off the top of my head.
I think I've got a i5
Mhm.
8800 or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I put this together about 4 years ago. I normally build myself a new one every 3 years for work,
Yeah, yeah.
and then just for reliability, that I just can't afford for it to go down.
That's right. Yeah, definitely.
And then the family's like, "Ooh, what bits can I have?"
Yeah,
Strip it for parts.
yeah.
So at the moment, there's a fight going on that the wife wants it, the youngest son wants it, and the eldest thinking, "Oh, I could have that out of it."
Oh, brilliant. Here he is. Hi, Roberto. Perhaps not.
But he's still wrapping our Christmas presents.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, he's gone.
Chris joining in today?
He said he might do. I guess he's not though. Should I put that on? Yeah.
The other day I was looking to Airwego on Facebook
Mhm.
page, and I scrolled down my stuff, and I found that the first time.
Hi, hello.
Hi, Roberto.
Hola, Roberto.
Hola.
Hi, Roberto.
Hi. How are you, Jason?
Yeah, all good. If he's still talking to me.
Oh,
You sound like you're underwater, mate.
wait. It's. Give me a second.
Breathe.
Okay, now it is.
That's better.
Yeah, it was the voice mode.
Ah.
It's changed. Whew, I have run.
You sound out of breath.
Chris joining? Or...
He said he might do, but I guess he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, just the four of us tonight. I think you can go anywhere apart from 11, 12, 13 and 14. They're all taken, stands.
Which one?
Anyone other than 11, 12, 13 and 14.
Okay.
And we're using Join FS as well, so make sure you put your thing to group in Microsoft.
Who's in 14?
I'm in 14. I think. Am I 14 or am I 13? I don't know.
Sorry.
Live weather's fine as well, Roberto. It's beautiful. I've got set to about 10 o'clock now. I think we are on in the morning.
Okay.
Oh, me too. It's just 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, what was you saying, Noah, about the Facebook page?
Was I saying something?
Yeah,
Oh my god, I
yeah.
forgot.
Yeah, you saying you scrolled right down or something and found a post.
Oh yeah, and I found out that the first time we spoke, actually we exchanged text, and the Facebook page was in somewhere in 2018.
Was it? Wow.
Yeah, and I gave you a link to Spanish scenery you've been asking for.
Oh, wicked. Cool.
I was like, oh no, it's turned up now. I'm asking stuff from you.
I think it's almost a year now from when I joined.
Is it? Wow. Soon goes, doesn't it? Quick time. It's crazy.
400 hours later.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was all the time plugged in. It should be around 4 or 5,000. What? It's been 5, 6, 7 years now.
Yeah, yeah.
Blimey.
But you
I think I joined the
11 was
Airwego when
free?
they restarted.
Let's have a look. I can find out. Let me go to admin. Oh, no, it's not letting me in. Log in first. Okay. Let's have a look. Right. Admin.
Is anyone in parking 1-3?
Yes, me.
Me.
Okay.
I am in
see
11?
you-
Wait a minute.
Yeah, you're 11.
I'm 11.
Jason's 12. I'm 13. Membership data, view member list. Nor. There we go. Edit. Delete.
Reset to 0.
Yeah. Date joined. 15th of the 9th, 2015, Nor.
Blimey, 6
Yeah.
years.
Let me
It was
go.
1 month before, after they restarted, when Richard put up a team,
Mm-hmm.
and they restarted was somewhere in summer 2015.
Right.
I joined August
Let's see when I joined.
2015, yeah.
Yes, 6th of Feb 2018 I joined. Roberto. Edit. 8th of the 8th 2019 Roberto joined.
Sorry?
You joined the 8th of the 8th 2019.
Can you repeat?
You joined Airwego on the 8th of the 8th 2019.
Yes, I think so.
I know, so I'm looking at it. At 2:51 in the morning, our time.
Oh gosh.
Not my time.
Let's have a look at Jason.
Right.
18th of December 2020. So yeah, nearly a year.
Saturday, blimey.
Yeah. 4:05 in the afternoon.
I see Roberto on the fueling ramp.
Yeah, I'm in the film.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
I
Yeah.
have the test version of FS Realistic.
Oh yeah.
It's nice. It's nice.
Yeah, I tried it. Yeah, it is good.
Clear props.
Today I went to Salzburg, and I think I scared the guys. Didn't realize there were two airplanes in the apron,
Right.
What altitude?
and I
What
didn't check
altitude are
them.
we flying?
3,000. I've set it at 7,000 in the flight plan, but you're safe at 3.
Yeah, and I didn't check up last minute METAR.
Mhm.
I went by plans. Like when I saw runway 15, I was like, okay, this is what I planned as the star to
Mhm.
arrive there.
Yeah.
And about to land, there were two airplanes in the apron, and the guy was talking on Unicom on voice. He's saying, I'm taxiing runway 33.
Oh no.
And I said, sorry, I'm coming on 15, so please
Yeah, yeah,
let me land.
definitely.
And then I found it so weird. The 77 was accelerating,
Mhm.
already dropping speed. I was like, something is wrong. And
Yeah,
actually, I was landing with the wind, not against the wind.
yeah. Ah.
Next time I have to check the meter all the time.
Definitely, yeah. Don't know what is the refresh time on metas? How often do they update? Is there a standard limit, or do you know?
I have no idea,
No, I
but
haven't.
usually I check this website. It's aviation weather.
Mhm.
Today I was like, okay, there's no need to. I wanted just to land. The guys must be this guy's crazy coming landing in 15.
Okay, I'm ready.
Cool. 34 we're taking off from.
Runway 34. Okay.
Mhm.
Right, let's push back.
Which plane are you flying, Nur?
Um, same Caravan. Um,
For me, you are on an Airbus.
always on Airbus. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I want this.
take out the windsock.
The anti-ice must be turn it on in the air, no?
Turn it on wherever you want. Yeah, I'll turn it on in the air though, yeah, because of the power, isn't it? It uses power, so
Yeah.
might need to anti-ice the runway.
Where have I gone? Took me off the screen for a second. I've gone cross country.
I think this is not the way we should go to the runway.
No,
I thought it
think
would
so.
look on a little nav map. It looked like a taxiway.
Yeah, taxiway but for pedestrians.
Do you think? Oh well.
That's
Oh
where
well.
the lawnmower went in the summer.
I hope my wing don't get stuck on the sock.
Yeah, mine didn't.
There's a fence there. Okay. uh,
You can go
is
to
a
the left.
backtrack. Yeah.
You can go to the left of me if you want. Go beside me. I've made enough room. 2x2.
I hope the snow is hard enough and don't get stuck.
That's a novelty. I don't have purple windows on my plane.
I do.
Everyone else does, but me. I can even see pilot and co-pilot in there. Bizarre. Oh, now it's pink.
I'm at,
Oh, there, it's spoke
I'm
too
at
soon.
your, I'm at your 9.
Right, ready everyone? Just get this.
Ready.
Alright, parking brake off. Off we go. Everybody airborne?
Yep.
Cool.
And I see. I think it's Jason going in the other direction.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's just the way my GPS is telling me to go.
I told you to put
Yeah.
the next waypoint, otherwise you'll be returning to the airport.
Yeah, what you have to do with this is you have to literally fly heading mode until you're actually on the GPS line, basically, and then switch
Yeah,
to nav. Otherwise it won't follow it, catch it.
just follow heading at the moment. I do.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing at the moment. Till I should be able to do nav now. There we go. Yeah, now it's picked it up for me. No, it hasn't. It's come a bit left. Bit left. It should capture it.
Oh, nice down there.
Sorry, mate.
Said it's nice down there.
It is beautiful.
That's good. The Garmin's got you three picked up on there as well. That's handy.
Is it?
As on mine, yeah. I think I've got other planes to show
Ah,
on the right-hand display.
right.
So
Detail
I've got
on.
3 arrows heading north.
Oh yeah, traffic. Yep, I've got it now. Turned it on. That's new.
I think there was an update in these days on the GPS.
Right. Ah, that's good. bridge or something down there. So that must be a river when it's not frozen over. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Bizarre. I've seen a big cantilever bridge, a suspension bridge over ice.
Mm.
That's a long bridge.
Weird, isn't it? Yeah.
Left, but I'm flying by.
Oh, front wind make me climb like 500 feet in 1 second.
Wow.
Was you, Roberto, who did this hop up?
Hmm?
It was you?
Yes.
You were on my left, and then suddenly you just drew up in the air.
Yeah.
Just took apart. Oh. Autopilot.
I don't know what happened. Suddenly climbed 500, 600 feet.
I'm at 3,000 at the moment. It's fine. It's nice down here.
I'm at 6,500.
Cool.
siquiera sé quién es Daniel ni nada. Pero es que yo ni siquiera sé quién es Daniel. Voy a ir a dejarle a cualquier X el carro.
So that +44 then, Jason, that you know those arrows you was talking about, you've got a plus,
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's the altitude, they are higher than you, isn't it?
Guys, I need to leave a moment. I have to pick my wife, but I will still flying.
No problem,
I
mate.
hope I hope I don't crash.
No worries, mate.
I return.
Speak to you in a minute, in a bit.
Yeah, I'm not sure because I'm at 3,000.
So am I, and you're showing 0 to me, and I'm at 3,000, so I'm guessing we're at the same altitude, but I think Roberto's +45, so he's 4,500 feet higher than me, which makes sense because he said it was just over 6,000 feet, so
Yeah.
must be, mustn't it?
I'm
That
at
could be.
7,400.
Mm.
I don't know why I have the 7,400. It goes by 400. It shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
It's 1,000, 6,400. Why?
Yeah.
Right click for 100. Okay.
So with that wind, Jason, when you turn it on, you get the arrows, didn't you?
Yeah.
So which one's which? I've got an arrow pointing down saying 12 and an arrow pointing right saying 37. So is it 12 knots at 35 degrees, or is it
I've only
35
got
knots
one.
at 12?
I've only got one arrow.
I've set it to option 1. I've got 2. What's option 2 do? Option 2 gives me a degrees and arrow.
It's got,
Oh,
I've got
that's
degrees,
option
arrows,
3.
and not.
Yeah. Option 2 just gives you one arrow and one number. Option 3 is the option 3 is the better option then, because that gives you a heading, the degrees, and the knots. So option 3 for me. That'll do. Lovely jubbly.
I have to go and have a play and find that one then.
Yeah, so it's PFD options
It's
on the
wind.
first MCDU, then
I've
wind.
got it on option 3.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what I've got now.
I see option 2. Oh, I see.
See what I mean? And then option 1, you should have 2 arrows and 2 numbers.
Yeah, I'll stick with option 3.
Yeah,
That
I
works
am.
for me.
Yeah, and me. Yeah, understand that.
Yeah, it was simpler.
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm flying this Caravan 208.
Is it? What do you think of it?
Yeah, it's I'm still trying to figure out all these buttons.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
It's an easy
I
aircraft to
told
fly
you,
once you get used to it.
yeah, I got a friend who was in Ceuta, just nearby in Spain,
Hmm.
and I told Roberto, we were speaking the other day, uh, and I told him that the guys have MSFS, and they have this caravan I didn't want to fly
Mhm.
otter anymore. And he said, "Oh yeah, I got it." I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Can you give it to me?" And he said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
He sent me the um, give it to me via Google Drive.
Mhm.
I said, "Thank you very much.
Nice.
I got it for free."
Excellent.
Hold it, and it's fine.
Yeah.
Just last week, took off from Tangiers. Did like I always do. Just manual, no autopilot, nothing. Just to try it out.
Mhm.
Just go off and then you know, did the base, lift base, and come back and landed. And I said, okay, it's working. Today was good. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a flight with the guys, and I don't even know how to fly this thing.
Yeah.
It's like a bicycle. You never forget.
Exactly. Yeah.
Come on, we fly 777s, and we fly.
I
We cannot
know.
fly a we cannot fly a Caravan.
I think every aircraft flies sort of similar enough. It's just the buttons, knowing where they all are. You know, when you want to push a certain button, if you've not flown the
Yeah.
aircraft before, it's like, where the hell is it?
It always make me love these pilots. They said, "Oh yeah, I'm used to 737. It's it's
Mm,
you cannot fly the Airbus or vice versa. I don't think you can fly anything.
mm. Yeah,
Once you
definitely.
have the basic of aviation, that's it.
Definitely, yeah.
All you need to know is what are buttons that you need."
Yeah, exactly.
One really I found hard to manipulate is the dash 8.
Oh yeah, Dash 8, yeah. I ain't flown that for ages.
Only made me buy the professional version.
It's a beautiful
Oh God,
aircraft.
it's
It's a challenge. The landings are bloody a nightmare in those. I always struggle with the landings in a Dash 8 when I had it for FSX. But no, since I've had Microsoft Flight Sim, I haven't flown it because it hasn't got it in it yet, unfortunately. I think there's a Q400 for Microsoft Flight Sim. It's pretty good, apparently, what I've heard, but it's expensive. I think it's about 80 quid.
What treat myself to the CRJ.
The Aerosoft one, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's good.
complicated a little bit. Yeah.
The only thing I can't get with that is the throttle, because you haven't got auto throttles. You have to just manage it, don't you?
all right.
That's the only thing I can't get used to with a CRJ. Getting that throttle just right for when you're climbing or when you want to descend. I either keep stalling or I get overspeed. I can't get it right in the good spot.
Sweet spot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful aircraft though. I can't wait to see what this Phoenix A320 is going to be like. As it looks at the moment, it's looking so good. All the previews of it.
I don't think I've seen that one yet.
Yeah, check them out on YouTube. Phoenix, brilliant.
Is that a payware one or
Nope, it's going to be free,
freeware?
I believe.
How come nobody made Airbus 350?
350. I think fly-by-wire will get around to doing that because they said they're going to eventually, once they've got the A320 to where they, can't go much further with it, they're going to start doing all the other variants.
Because when the Dreamliner was out, I was like, how come nobody is doing the A350?
Yeah. So I don't know what they're going to do next fly-by-wire, whether they'll do the A318 next, then the A319, then the A321, and then they'll do the other ones, I'm guessing.
Oh, okay.
But it shouldn't take a lot to do because all the systems in each plane are exactly the same. It's just the model, it's a bit smaller or a bit bigger, isn't it, really? So I think that's why they're getting I think that's what they're doing. They're going to get the fly-by-wire to where it should be, and then they've got all the systems where they want.
The A2, the Air 220 was in Canadair or something,
But
before Airbus bought it. What was
yeah,
the company?
I think so.
Canada
Yeah,
something.
something like that. Yeah. Project Airbus as well, I think, were doing some stuff, and I think Fly-by-Wire took them over, sort of said, look, they were struggling, so Fly-by-Wire said, just merge with us. Yeah, I think that was the 200. The A380 is looking good as well. Let's just show some more teaser photos of it on YouTube the other day. It's looking good.
I must have been looking at the Twin Otter.
Yeah, oh yeah, the twatter.
The photos
Yeah,
good on that.
yeah, definitely.
The other day on Dubai Air Show, I saw the 777X for real.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
that's a nice plane. That's an
Nice.
extremely nice plane, yeah.
Finally caught up with you. Just ahead of you now.
Just ahead of me, yeah, I can see you. Right in front of me, yeah.
Let the engine cool down a bit now. It took a long time to get that 4 miles back.
Yeah, certainly does.
I take it, is that Roberto ahead of us, is it?
Yeah.
It's just... And Nor's over to the right.
No,
Behind
no,
you.
it's the other way. Yeah,
Oh, it's the other way, is it?
it's the other way, yeah. Roberto's to the right.
Oh, Roberto's following the autopilot track.
Looks like it, yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it now. The one in front. I'm thinking, where is it? I see the twinkling lights now. And landing's going to be fun in this wind now. I've got 41 knots.
Yeah, it's a bit blowy. It's kind of open, we'd see the northern lights. Because I think they've been done in here, haven't they? Microsoft lights.
Need to have it very dark.
Yeah, let's try changing it. Just have a quick look, see if it works.
That's what the cruise was supposed to be going on, is up to see the northern lights.
Ah.
And it's supposed to be sort of around 1, 3 in the morning, something like that.
Oh, is it?
Where it's at its most prominent.
Ah.
What am I doing? Just got there. Just change the time.
I've changed it to 5 o'clock. Let's change it to...
You can see Northern Line in MSFS?
I don't know. I'm at 1 o'clock now. In the morning. Can't see any, no.
No, it was certainly far enough north if it was there.
Yeah, definitely. Might not have been put in yet then.
that would do it. Got a full moon as well, haven't we? Because just realise it's very bright.
Yeah, yeah.
A full moon probably won't help.
No, definitely.
I've gone forward to the 29th of December, but it's pretty dark. What we got there now? Nothing.
No, it
Sorry,
don't
just
look
looking
like
at the future.
don't look like they are in
No.
Sim. I'm looking at Google now. Someone's done a mod to put them in, but sometimes you get rainbows, not like the greens and.
Yeah.
Winds have I got? Yeah, 40 knots. Yeah. You're steaming ahead, no.
get dark soon. I think I said the wrong time. Jeez. Nope. 11 o'clock in the morning their time.
Yeah.
Is this happening to you as well?
What time am I set at? I'm at 11 now, and it's light.
11, yeah. It's getting dark.
Hmm.
Before yesterday, I wanted to do a flight to Iceland.
Yeah.
It was in early afternoon my time.
Mhm.
When I said that it was night, I said no, I'm not going
Reykjavik, the capital, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I do quite enjoy flying at night on this now. It's
I
quite
do. Yeah.
well lit up. And it does look
Yeah.
very
They,
good.
they got the lighting right now as well. The lighting right. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than it was.
And they got the other aeroplanes back as well.
Yeah, and they've got lights as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it was getting quite lonely. Like,
That's it. I use that AIG traffic when I'm not flying on VATSIM. It's pretty good.
I was just off because everything's working at the moment. I was just stuck with everything is. You know, I use the inbuilt ATC and
Yeah.
you know whatever the real traffic that it pulls in at the moment.
Mhm.
The main reason I wasn't really flying a lot in VATSIM before is because of traffic.
Yeah.
I was like, it's no use being flying alone, you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
I was flying offline so I can have all these airplanes around.
Definitely. Yeah.
But now it's I can lie to myself, like, oh yeah, it's COVID, and you know, there's not many planes, so it's okay.
That's why me and Ben, I think, fly from Gatwick a lot because whenever we fly
I'm
from Gatwick, it's always busy there.
I'm back.
Hi,
Gatwick,
Roberto. Welcome back, mate.
Frankfurt.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, all of Europe, sort of across that line, it's always busy with ATC plus traffic normally. So yeah.
It was quite an experience back in San Juan, you know, but it's different. It's the takeoff. It's different
Mhm.
from Europe.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
before on offline, I was always wondering when you put your set, you always find vectors between two waypoints.
Mhm.
Now I know why. Because every time I want to, last time when I took off, the air controller said, okay, you take off and then you hit 060
Mhm.
for about 5 DME. So I just took off, put 060,
Mhm.
and then I was flying my set, and he called me back and he said, where you going? And I said, I'm following my set, my
Yeah.
flight plan. He
Yeah.
said, didn't tell you to turn. You know, I was trying to, he told me, go back on 090 what I told you, because I said, I'm trying to take you away from the rain.
Right. Right. Cool.
So, you know, he just gave me vectors, and then he said, okay, now you can proceed direct to your
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
waypoint. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, you know, this is time in America, you know.
Yeah. That's the thing I don't like. Like when you've set it all up and you've got your SIDs and stars all in, and then you get your clearance, and they say, "Can you actually follow this SID instead of the one you've got?" It's like, "Oh no," because you know you got to go in your MCDU, change it in there, change it on your flight plan. Oh, it's like, oh my god, so much hard work to do that. It's got, yeah,
And cross your
The other day
fingers
also,
that the MacDo is still showing a path and not like the other
yeah,
time.
that's it.
In my case, that it when everything erased.
Yeah, yeah.
I did realize the other day there was one youngster. He was having I don't know what aircraft he was flying
Mhm.
in San Juan, and he was doing just touch and go,
Mhm.
touch and go. And the last time the controller said, "Okay, now you're gonna land or touch and go again." And the guy landed,
Yeah.
and I was on the taxiway, and he told me, "Okay, just give away." So I stopped, give away to this guy,
Yeah, yeah.
and I was stopping, and then he called me back and he said, "Why are you not taxiing?" I said, "You didn't tell me to taxi.
Yeah, yeah.
You
You
told me
just
to hold short.
hold
I'm
short.
holding short."
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and he said, "No, no, continue taxiing." I said, "Okay, God,
Yeah, it's not for your job to call them and sort of say, look, you told me to hold short, can I go now? It's for them to sort of say, right, you can now continue taxiing, yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, some funny people on VAT sims, like pilots, do things wrong, or it can be quite funny sometimes.
Yeah, and sometimes there are just assholes being.
Yeah, they haven't got a clue what they're doing, and they just
Yeah,
try and mess it up for everyone else.
yeah.
It
They,
just,
they
yeah,
forgot that it's a sim. It's not the real stuff, and they
yeah,
are
yeah.
not going to do a to cause a real accident.
That's right. Yeah,
But
well, first time,
there are just few.
yeah,
Mostly are just nice and
exactly.
first time tower was on in San Juan. Um, you know the 777. You have to push back and then start engines and the checklist to run.
Mhm.
And the guy probably he wanted to take a coffee or just go away or something. And he told me, "Are you taxiing sometime soon?" I said, "Well, yeah, but let me go to my checklist first."
Exactly. Yeah.
And he was like, "Okay." So come. I mean, the first time someone told me to,
Hurry up, like, yeah.
it's like real sour back in the States. Are you doing
Mm,
this sometime soon?
no, no. Well, I'm following all the protocols, so just let me do what I'm doing, and the quicker I do that, I'll be out your way.
Exactly.
Have you done online, Jason?
No,
No.
no, just I don't know at the moment. Perhaps it's something that I might think about in the future. But
Yeah, well, when you do, let us know, and you can
yeah,
join me and Ben or Roberto or
yeah.
Nor or even Tony. Just say you want to do it, and you don't even if you just want to, for your first time, you don't want to actually talk. You can observe, so you could listen to what me and Ben and Roberto and everyone sort of says, and then get a gauge, because that's all I did for the first few times. Even now I still let Ben go before me, and then I just copy what he says. And he
well,
knows I
I
do
mean,
that.
I do the same, but just for listen 2 times the taxiways they are going to give
Yeah,
or the
exactly.
scene
Yeah,
or the scenes, so I'm prepared.
yeah, definitely. Yeah,
it took me months before I'd even come on Discord and talk. So
right. Fair enough.
It's not really different from. I don't know about MSFS. Do you guys have like FSX and prepared and stuff like this? ATC that comes with the software?
Yeah, yeah. In Microsoft
yeah,
Live Sim, you do. Yeah, it's pretty
Okay.
cool. Yeah,
The online networks are the controllers are not that different from it.
no,
It's
not at
really
all.
far, far, far away from reality.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
All you
the
hear is I am at flight level, descend to flight level, fly this, and that's it.
yeah, I think the
yeah,
daunting thing about it is because you're live and other people can hear you, plus they're real people. I think that's what I couldn't get over when I first started doing it. It's like I don't want to mess up and make myself look an idiot in front of all these other people that are doing it, even though I can't see them. I know they can hear me, and it's just mess. But you learn by your mistakes, and the first few times I went on there, I made loads loads of mistakes, and the people, the controllers that were there, didn't shout at me. They just, they just sort of said, no,
Yeah,
told me how to
first
say it right.
first time
Yeah.
I was like too shy to ask again.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't understand, but I have to ask again. But
I know.
if I don't ask, do I do? What was the taxiway that he gave me?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
just just think like if it's real life and you don't understand what he said,
Just ask them
you
to
will need to
repeat it.
ask.
Yeah,
So do the
yeah.
same. It's and for me it's a little bit more difficult because I'm not so it's not my language English,
That's right. Yeah.
and sometimes I forgot the exact word you need to use,
Mhm.
but yes, you just have to jump to the pool, like we said
Exactly.
here.
Yeah.
The only thing really that you need to do is just before the flight, just get your airport chart
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
in front
Definitely.
of you, and then anticipate your taxi in.
Yeah. And then listen to your
Exactly.
ATIS and make sure you write all the information down on a
Yeah,
piece.
and
That's all I do. Get the
Usually you anticipate your taxi, and that's it.
Yeah.
Usually it's not very far from what you anticipated
No.
before. This runway,
Ex-
this runway.
exactly.
and I have a worksheet on Excel that helps a lot flying in BATSIM
That's right.
because you
Yeah.
mostly know what do you will need to ask in each stage,
Mhm.
and what do you need to take note in each stage. So it
Yeah. It helps a lot. Yeah.
it's
Definitely.
yeah, it helps a lot.
Definitely.
All sounds yeah, very good.
And so there's no pressure on you,
Yeah.
Jason.
No. But
Take your
No,
really
time.
appreciate
Take your
that. Yeah.
time with it. And
yeah,
so when you do want to
just
make that jump,
just
we'll
telling
support you and
just
help you.
yeah, just telling our experience. No, it took me also a lot to begin flying online, and I start first flying small airports
Mm,
in Argentina, so it was in Spanish, and taking some confidence, and then start flying in United States because it's more like I learn American English, so it's more like my accent. I understand.
mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
thought I will understand better, but they talk too quick sometimes and too
Yeah.
fast
Definitely.
that
Yeah.
sometimes it's not easy. But just
Exactly.
take your time, and when you feel you're ready, just tell us, and we can fly with you.
Yeah.
And if you
Exactly.
don't want
Yeah.
never to fly online, it doesn't matter. It's up to you.
And so me and Ben are thinking of actually becoming air traffic controllers on VATSIM and becoming air traffic controllers,
Really?
just so we can then do our own events within Airwego. And if there is any people that want to do VATSIM, it'll just be me and Ben as the controllers, which most people will know us anyway. And then we can do it from like a small airport somewhere, like say Southampton or something, and we can just
It
literally,
would
you can
be
do taxiing all night long if you wanted to, just to learn, on
Yeah.
that, learn that part of it, which would be good. But
that would be awesome. That would be great.
it's about 7 to 9 months it's going to take. It's
Ah,
a lot to do,
Wow.
a lot of paperwork,
yeah,
a lot
Oh,
to read, a
yeah.
lot of tests.
I come back in 10 more minutes. Have to take my wife back again.
No problem, mate.
no worries.
Okay.
But yeah, we are looking into doing that because then, with the likes of you, Jason, we can do it. We can
Yeah,
literally.
it sort of takes I'd say, intimidation factor away.
Exactly.
You
That's
know. Yeah.
exactly our fault. If because if you know me, obviously, and if I'm
Yeah.
ATC, you've got no. If you say something wrong, I'm not going to shout at you and
Yeah.
laugh at you because that's not me and that's not something I'd do.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I'd just put you right, basically. Say that no,
Oh yeah.
you
That's
know,
as you would hope so. Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
and you could keep on repeating and doing that same step until you get it right. And once you've got it right, and it's in there, you know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
doing it frequent enough to keep it in there because I've not done it for a few days, gone on there and sometimes I'm like thinking, what do I say now? You know what I mean? You've really got to
Yeah.
keep on top of it. I'm 48, so my brain's not that with it as it is. It's
Well,
getting
I've got
old now.
yeah, I've got a couple of years on you, I'm afraid.
Another thing, Jason, it's just you have to know your aircraft very well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
that's something I'm
that's you have to know your FMS really well, and you know all the holdings and
Yeah.
how to insert waypoints, how to insert VORs and
Yeah.
stuff
Like
like that.
when they
Because
say
the other
direct
day,
twos. Yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
even the other day I was flying to Frankfurt, and on the approach, um, controller just wanted me to wait a little bit, so he gave me some vectors, but he gave me some VORs that were not on my flight plan.
Oh bloody hell.
So if you don't know your aircraft very well and you don't know your FMS, how to insert VORs and fly to them directly and cancel
Mm,
this or that, you might be, you know, things like that
that's
can happen.
and that all comes with experience, and you know. So
this is the side of it that I need to start getting into because I'm a very lazy jump in, control E, off we go,
right.
you know. And I've just been playing with the FMS now, and I've managed to delete the flight plan, and
Yeah.
it's like,
And
okay, well,
it's
I
knowing
know where
how
I'm
to
going
then.
roughly, so we're all right.
It's knowing then if that does happen, you delete it. How do you actually put it back in again? You know.
Exactly, yeah.
You know.
Where do I
Knowing
do this
how
again?
do I
So
do it? Yeah.
I'm like, I say it's a long time ago. I don't know which version it was, but I used to get the PC Pilot magazine,
Yeah. I used to. Yeah.
and on that one, you used to get the charts, the Jepson charts,
That's
and
right. Yep.
the bit of text on, this we're going to fly from here to here, and it sort of took you through it all, and
Mm.
I've missed that sort of thing, and sort of forgotten all of that because it's a long time ago.
Yeah. Definitely. Well, there's this fantastic piece of software out there. You've most probably heard of it called Your Controls.
Nope, never heard of
Right,
it.
there's a piece of software out there. It's called Your Controls. And basically, if I've got it and you've got it, what we can do is we can both jump in the same aircraft at the same airport, launch up Your Controls, and then we can both control the same aircraft at the same time. So say we loaded
Really?
up the A320, I could be the pilot and you could be the co-pilot. And then
Right.
with that, what we could do, we can use it as like a training tool, basically. So I could
Yeah.
literally have you set in the co-pilot's desk, and I can show you step by step how to set the aircraft up from cold to dark. You know, from cold and dark up to
Yeah.
ready for takeoff. Basically, show you what switches you push, at what part you push them, go through all the checklists. You know, and literally go through it. And you know what I mean? And yeah,
Yeah.
it's a fantastic piece of software. Me and Roberto and Chris have used it quite a lot. Where we've done joint flights together, where I've been the pilot and he's been the co-pilot. So he'll talk to all the checklists and I'll sort of do all the switches and vice versa.
Yeah.
And you can switch control as well. So like I can have control of the aircraft, but then you can click on it and switch that over to Chris. So then he's got control of the aircraft. You know what I mean? And
Yeah. Just well, like for real. Yeah.
yeah, it is. It is really, really good tool. To say, if you there's something else, if you ever want to do it, if I'm ever on and you're on, you lost and you want something to do, or just give me a shout and say, can you teach me how to do this? Can you teach me how to do that? Can you show me this? Can you show me that? Just ask. I'm not going to say no, and I'll help you out. Not a problem.
Cool. Yeah. I'm sort of wading my way through all the tours at the moment. I'm quite enjoying all those.
Yeah, they are good. That's what. I'm doing. I'm doing the tour that I created now, the Greek tours, which is the ones I created. I'm going through those, actually flying them.
I did have a problem on one of those, but I sort of budged it.
Yeah. Was that that was the airport, wasn't it? That weren't
Yeah.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is
I-
there, but it's not there, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I flew all around the area trying to find it. I looked on Google Maps and thought, well, this is where it should be.
Yeah. It was.
I'll land here.
It is there. Yeah,
I
definitely there.
was
But
I was
it's
half a mile away, so
right.
reasonably close.
Yeah.
And then when I restarted it, of course, it started me off at 3,000 feet. It's like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't really want that. I want to be on the ground.
Yeah. It's just if you press Y which it puts you into slew mode. You can then press, I think it's F3, and then you can put yourself back on the ground. In Microsoft Flight Sim, yeah.
Right.
F4 rate you lift up. With F4 you gain altitude. With F3 you lose altitude. And I think it's the left and right cursors. You move left and right, and you can press once you're where you want to be. Press Y again, and that's where you'll start from.
Ah.
Yeah, it's called slew mode.
I was trying to think back from. I know before you've asked about some ideas for routes and things like that,
Yeah, always.
tours and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
I was trying to remember one that we did because I was involved in a virtual airline years ago.
Mhm.
So I'm sure, but obviously then the choice of aircraft you had was a bit different,
Yeah.
and it was like a short runways all around Canada, something like
Oh
that.
yeah. Mm.
Just hopping about everywhere, but you know, I know the difficulty is making sure that it's in all the sims
Yeah, that's right.
with the same aircraft, and
Yep.
bit of a nightmare.
Yeah, that's why with our one, it's apart from the airports in all the sims, the aircraft pretty much are, because we got the groups now. We've got that
Yeah,
group system with
yeah, I
aircraft.
think that really works. Really
It
works well.
does. Yeah, it does. It's more. It gives you more variety and more choice now than it did previously,
Yeah,
so, which is good. But as you say, yeah, knowing all the airports are in all sims, that's the hard bit.
yeah.
That's the hard bit. But I normally
I
are,
fly, I fly for before Airwego. Actually, originally I didn't know about the online flying until 2010. I thought I was the only one in the world using Sim.
Yeah,
So I was flying by myself, offline all the time. I didn't even know that existed virtual airlines,
yeah. Mhm.
and I was recreating the flights that I had as a passenger.
Yeah.
And then when I discovered this online, I was like, wow, I'm not the only one actually in the world doing this as a hobby.
Yeah. I don't know how I
People,
come across Airwego all them years ago. I just
this is,
don't know.
but uh, you know, Jason, like Airwego, the period systems and the ACARs, and they are really so basic and nice because
Mm.
I used to fly for White Air Maroc before,
Mhm.
and the guys are really strict.
Yeah,
Everything is
definitely.
recorded, the flaps when it should be retracted,
Yeah.
even the landing. It's they record the roll, they record everything is recorded,
Yeah.
and
Nah.
always your period is reviewed and re-reviewed, and they can be rejected for any small
Oh, no.
Blimey.
make it um, make it really hard to fly
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
if you're a
Yeah.
beginner, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Just, it's me. It's the fun, you know. It's just
Definitely. Yeah.
enjoyment. If you start having that, and you know, if you fly a 4-hour flight and you can get binned on a whim, basically, it's not, you know, a slight error. It's a bit
Yeah.
harsh.
You're always on edge. If you
Yeah,
was to have those, you're always thinking, oh, damn, I've done that wrong. It's not worth continuing the flight now because I'm not going to get rewarded. It's just going to get cancelled now.
yeah.
No, with Airwego, every pirate will get agreed no matter what, even if you crash. Even if you
I
crash, that will still get accepted.
think
You
I
know.
had a few with a 320 bouncing down the runway and on
Yeah,
landing. You know,
yeah,
yeah, that's all right. We
yeah,
made it.
exactly.
No one was hurt.
Yeah. That's why we have our motto: minimum rules, maximum fun.
Yeah,
That's
Exactly.
always been Airwego's motto. So yeah, that's why I like these events as well. Like I started getting these events going and everything because we've always tried doing these events and we never really got many people doing it. It's just nice for a group of pilots to get together and have a bit of fun, have a laugh. It's nothing serious. Yeah, it's just
yeah.
a bit of
No,
fun.
We used to do that with the Jersey guys before.
Yeah, I know, I did. I remember some of
We
those.
did
But
a couple of flights, and we've been to the Caribbean. Actually, when San Juan opened in 2015, we've been like a bunch of us, five or six, me,
hmm
Tony, Richard, and two or three others.
yeah,
I was the pioneer. I was always the first one to jump into tours, and I did the South America tour, the first one,
Yeah, yeah.
and yeah, it was kind of fun. Actually, next summer, 2016,
Mhm.
there were another base that was Newcastle, yeah.
Mhm.
And then I don't know why Richard shut it down. I was probably the only one flying from there.
Right. Yeah.
I
I
did
was
my
going to
whole
ask you.
summer
I was going to ask
at
you
them.
something, Noah, because you love your cargo, don't you? You love flying mainly cargo.
Right now, yes.
Yeah. Is there any tours I could create with just a cargo? That you could think of? Because I want to create like a cargo tour, another cargo tour, but I want it to be quite good and challenging, but fun at the same time. I just didn't.
I did think of. I must admit, I did think of one.
Go on.
Bit boring, I suppose, but like a Formula One.
Yep, that's already. I've already got
Ah,
that penciled in. That's coming. That is coming.
I'll
That's
spoil
Well,
coming.
that one
actually,
then.
before the tour, Steve, that's why I wanted to discuss with Chris. For example, on freight, heavy freight stuff. Before there was this 757.
Mhm.
So actually I found some destinations too short,
Yep.
really too short for a 777 or for a 747.
Right.
That's the one Chris or any one of you should look at.
Yeah. Yeah.
The routes for the cargo should be reviewed a little bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. We are
And
looking at them.
to be honest, I fly also for a long time ago. Still, from time to time, I fly for them. I fly for the Star Alliance,
Mhm.
and with Star Alliance, there's a lot of airliners involved.
Mhm.
So basically, when I see a video on Pilot Eye TV on YouTube,
Mhm.
I see a lot of videos of Lufthansa cargo
Right.
and Aerologic,
Mhm.
and that they have this. I try to fly the same rotation.
Yeah.
Example, Lufthansa, they have very famous rotations. They have this Frankfurt, Nairobi, Johannesburg. That's one
Mhm.
very famous.
Yeah.
And they have Frankfurt, Narita, Tokyo, and then Seoul and back. That's
Mhm.
they are, what I noticed with Lufthansa, they always do like triangles.
Right.
They have also Frankfurt, Quito,
Yeah. Yeah.
sorry, Frankfurt, Dakar, Quito. Well, there's some triangles like that. And said to Chris, if he can just take away tours from cargo, just put the cargo as department. The tours are fun, but in passenger or like Airwego or
Mhm.
small aircraft tours in islands, and this is nice.
Yeah.
But in cargo, it should be really like rotation, and to have a system to have you must not only one flight, but 3 or 4 flights at the same time.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
should
Yeah. I
when
know
you
what you
choose
mean.
it,
Yeah.
it will give you 3 or 4 airports to do
Right.
with the timing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why I fly at night because the cargo should be always at night.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Mostly
Yeah.
they are done at night, yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But when you fly at night, it's fun when for example you go into to Japan.
Mhm.
It's you take off at 6 p.m. your time, and the sun you always chasing the sun,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is quite nice
I can
to do
imagine.
it
Yeah. Yeah.
in simulation.
Definitely.
Yeah, but yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. So we had a meeting last weekend. So there was a big discussion on cargo and where we want to go with it and things. So
Yeah.
there's been a lot of ideas and suggestions thrown around. So yeah, it'll get done eventually. It's yeah.
And but the problem is for you guys, it's now the different sims.
Yeah.
I'm,
That's
I'm
right.
still using FS6. Tony's still using P3D and Explain, and
Yeah.
that's one major problem for you.
definitely, definitely.
And the other one is the choice of aircrafts.
Oh yeah,
You know, example,
exactly.
I saw there's lately I saw the Airbus A300
Mhm.
cargo as a payware.
Yep.
Probably I will try it.
Mhm.
That's because I see one every time coming to changes on DHL.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Doing a small rotation, Sevilla, Tangiers, sometimes Lyon, sometimes so just to turn it around on I'd rather 24. I just follow it.
Mm, mm.
And I saw some other videos, some 400, I think, was 300
Mhm.
cargo type.
Yeah, yeah.
No, a lot of them they are the A3 330 is starting to be also cargo.
Yep. That's right. Oh yeah, definitely.
To find the plane for every sim
Yeah,
that is freeware and payware, it's this is the problem.
that's the challenge. Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Exactly, exactly.
that is the challenge. That's why we, with the 757 as well. That's why we took it out because there
Exactly,
weren't
the
many.
seven. I don't know why they took off the 757, but it was doing a fine job as cargo. Middle.
Wide
Uh,
body, wasn't it? Yeah.
it's not even wide body. It's like, for example, as it's no use to fly 777 from East Midland to Schiphol to
Yeah.
Holland.
Yeah.
It's so
Oh yeah.
short. It's okay. It's simulation, I know, but it still doesn't fit. You know.
Yeah. Oh, I know that. I know. I understand that, and we know. We had a big discussion about ours at the meeting. We really need to fill that void, but we need more aircraft in that void. You know what I mean? And a lot more aircraft that are available to everyone as freeware and payware, as you say. And that's the challenge. It's finding
Yeah,
that.
it's a big challenge.
It's
No,
finding that.
it's quite good you took off the FS9 before it was even the FS9 in
Mm, mm,
And then you got the repaints as well,
exactly. Yeah.
just to add more.
on the repens. Actually, I've been complaining to Richard. I have this problem in my computer. I don't know if it's Windows or something. Because I took off a lot of options,
Mhm.
but I cannot on PMDG.
Mhm.
Cannot load the Airwego library for 777 and 747.
It's weird, isn't it? Because I know people that.
Absolutely weird. It's driving me crazy.
Yeah, I know other people that have got that, and it's working perfectly fine for them. So.
I have every library I find, I can put it
Mm.
on the operation center,
Mhm.
except Airwego,
It's
and it's
mad.
driving me crazy. The other day, Richard sent me not on PTP but opened, like depressed.
Mhm.
It's the one I'm flying now.
Yeah.
And every time I put it update, it's updated. My download center is updated,
Mhm.
but still I cannot use Airwego.
Yeah. Yeah. Strange. Very strange.
Up to now, it's not a really big problem because I know that nobody sees me as Airwego in VATSIM,
Yeah. Yeah.
so it's till now it's not a big deal.
No, no. It's only
I
for
fly other
screenshots,
libraries.
really, isn't it?
Sometimes I just fly PMDG and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes I upset Richard and put in Royal Air Maroc or Skydive or DHL.
Runway
I got some
30.
friends flying for Qatar and Emirates, and the guys prepared not only really put a lot of books on 777
Mhm.
on their behalf, like QRH, and I was like, this is nice, we should have one.
I'm back.
Hello, mate.
Welcome back, Roberto.
Hope no more interruptions.
Don't know where you are you? You're on course still. A little bit behind us, but you're still there.
Yeah,
Still on the right path.
yeah.
What's that wind doing? 37 knots. 38, yeah, that's alright.
43, right on the nose almost.
Yeah, mine's a crosswind.
Yeah, crosshead.
Yeah. Runway 30 for landing, the meta says.
3-0. It's not 30.
3-0. Sorry, Roberto. I correct myself.
That's where
My ex-boss
my
has
first
this.
mistakes on that sim was that.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
That's what I did, Roberto, this afternoon. Told the guys before
Yeah.
you pumped in. Yeah, in Salzburg, didn't check the latest meter for it, and I went just by flight plan. Already put it in the FMS and didn't want to change anything, so it was 15. And I thought, I'm gonna be by myself, so it's okay. Unfortunately, when I was landing, there were two guys on the apron. They see me coming on the wrong way to land, and they even didn't type on the Unicom. They just chatted. They said, "I'm taxiing to 33." I was like myself, "Oh my God, too late, guys. I'm landing on the 15."
Oh, I'm getting warning about me proper RPM. Too high. Let's lower that a bit. There we go. That's better.
I don't see Nur in Little Nav Map.
I do. He's way ahead of
He must
us.
be,
He's
yeah.
miles ahead of us.
He must be. That's what I was going to ask. He must be
I'm doing
passing
167.
Oskir.
I am
Past that.
actually I am 55 miles from Ivav.
Mm-hmm.
Ivav,
Yeah.
inbound Ivav, yeah. And I'm doing 167, 183 ground speed,
I'm doing between 140 and 150.
7,400.
Yeah, I've only got a 150 ground speed in this headwind.
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually at 95% of 95.4 RPM. Taking it
Oh,
really to the limit.
Jesus. Surprised
I'm
you ain't. Surprised it ain't
speeding
gone
like
bang.
no. Oh no, it will never reach the red. But I am the edge.
But
Close,
yeah,
close.
what's your oil
Very close.
temperature?
The oil temperature, I'm having an eye on it. So it's oil pressure 96. Oil temperature 29 degrees, really.
That's
On the
alright.
green.
Yeah, mine's 29
On the
in the
green.
green, yeah.
Everything is green, it's okay. But
That's
on the edge, I'm just really close to the red there.
alright.
This is not Twin Otter, it will not catch fire.
Yeah, Twin Otter's a nightmare for that. Gotta watch your temperatures with that aircraft. Gee. There's a lot of mountains coming up. Can't see you. You're right on top of me, Jason, but I can't see you.
I'm just trying to think. I'm looking around thinking, where is
I can see you on Little Nav map. Let me just refresh my join FS in case that's having a moment.
Yeah, just refreshed. I can't see. I can't see anybody at the moment.
Yeah, his
One-
500 fits up to you.
Yeah. Let's look up, directly up.
I don't know if the same, but the Dash 8 has also a cargo version for real in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
And I've heard they have coffee machine in the cockpit. True. So the MD-11 was a very nice plane.
MD-11.
Oh, I loved
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's very nice.
I flew the Lufthansa cargo one with MD-11 doing the same rotation as the real world.
Mm,
Oh, it's so nice.
I'm waiting for a DC-10. I love that plane. Love flying that.
Actually, DC-10, my dad, when I was young, when we were in Africa,
Mm-hmm.
Air Africa had a DC-10, and I was about 7 years old. I didn't know, this is when I had this aviation bug.
Mm-hmm.
My first time on airplane, and my dad used to hate DC-10.
Right.
And I never knew why. And my dad was my hero, so he hated DC-10. I hated DC-10.
Mm-hmm.
It goes that way. And then by growing up, I knew all about these accidents and stuff that with the DC-10.
Mm-hmm.
And still now, it's like not really my favorite plane. I don't like the DC-10 that much.
Yeah.
It's what happened with before with the MD-11 because it was a variation of DC-10. I didn't want to fly it.
Right.
And then Donald, a guy who fly for Airwego, but he's never around in social media.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, but we used to talk in the forums really.
Yeah.
And he's the one who he was always flying this MD-11, and
Mm-hmm.
he's the one who put me into buying it and buying it.
Right.
And the first thing I did with the MD-11 was this around the world tour.
Yeah.
I think he's still flying in Microsoft 2004.
Yeah, he is.
To Donald.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe. I never really asked him about version of Sim, but
Yeah, it's 2004. Definitely. He messaged us the other day asking something, so
yeah.
yeah, he emails us quite regularly. Staff. We get a lot of staff emails from him, quite, asking for this and asking for that, and that's the only time I really hear from him.
Well, between 2015 and 17, I was really active in the forum, so like writing and that was our only way to communicate. Really.
Communicate, yeah, that's right.
Now we have Discord.
Yeah.
And I still can't drag and drop. I don't know what I did with my Windows, but driving me crazy.
What Windows you got? 10?
I used to have 10, now I put another version, it's 10 professional something.
Oh, yeah.
But it's really not really recognizing this as a PC. A lot of things, a lot of features of this Windows are just for cell phone, or I don't know. It's
Yeah, I know what you mean.
even Google Chrome. I had it for like the version you have on your mobile phone.
Mm-hmm. I can see you now, Jason. You've just popped up. Just to the left of me, in front a bit and a little bit higher.
No, I've still got nothing. Perhaps it'll pop up in a minute. We had this before.
Yeah,
Suddenly everyone drops off their own
Yeah.
world and then we all come back again.
that's right.
No,
At
no,
least
I see
we,
you. I see
at least we are not flying sideways or
True.
in reverse.
backwards, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I'm glad that they fixed it now. Took them
Hell
a few
break.
attempts, but they got there in the end.
Just pulled me VFR map up in the game because that still has me course on it, so I found out where I am now.
Ah.
Of course, I've got Oscar on the right-hand GPS as well as a waypoint, so
Mhm. Do you use little nav map, Jason?
I tried to get it on there, but I'll give up on that because I think I was trying to get it on before we started a session, and it's like too many things going on.
Yeah, I swear by it. I love it. So much information you can get off of the little nav maps. Really good little tool, especially for free.
Do you run it all on the one screen, or have you got this on separate?
I've got 2 monitors, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the trouble because
Ah, you've only got one, right? Yeah.
primarily this is my work computer for
Yeah.
AutoCAD and Revit work that I do, so
Mhm.
that's got to be my primary function.
Sometimes I use 2 monitors because I have my 49 inches TV at the side of my computer.
Mhm.
But today, when I came home, my son was playing PlayStation, so
Ah.
so just using one monitor and making alt tab to see a little map.
Yeah. Have you got a tablet, Jason?
Yeah,
You can use little nav map on a tablet. You
Yep.
can you can install it on your computer and you can open a web server, and then you just type that address on in a web site in like Google on your tablet, and it'll come up. Just for,
right.
yeah.
Okay, that's something we'll have to look into. Then.
Yeah, so in Little Nav Map, you just go to the section, the menu tools, and then down there you've got run web server. Just tick that, and it'll tell you. It should tell you a web address, and then you just open that web address on your tablet, and it'll come straight up.
Yeah,
So
because my tablet's sat on my desk now, just
doing nothing.
picking up
Yeah.
my emails. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, look into that. If you need any help, again, as I say, just give us a shout. It's relatively easy. It's literally just ticking a box and then typing that.
Steve, sorry to cut you. Steve, did you check with Watson what it's have to be done so they can see our library?
We've done it. Yeah, it works. But we've only done it. I
It works
think.
only between us.
Yeah. Yeah, only works between us. Not everyone can see it. No, it's only between
Exactly,
Airwego
no,
people.
for everyone. What the procedure is?
We
We'd need to join them as a VA, basically, become a partner with them. To
Okay.
do that, we need every month 20 active pilots on VATSIM.
20?
Yes, 20 every month. I don't think we can achieve that. Not yet. I think
More than not 20.
I think I calculated it. I think we've got 8 at the moment that are always
yeah.
active every month. Because they do audit you, and if you're not doing that, they'll strike you off. So
Okay.
yeah, so I have looked into it, and I've done a lot of research into it, and I think that's our only stumbling block where we can't apply for it because we ain't got enough pilots active on VATSIM every month, unfortunately. But maybe in the future, we'll get some more people into it and on it, and we can do it. And then yeah, once we are a partner, we can upload our libraries to them, and they'll put them in their database, and then everyone who's on VATSIM will see us as Airwego as well. So,
Yeah.
which would be awesome. But yeah,
look
It's a
into this
shame because
pilot write-in.
sorry.
This I need to do.
I'm just looking at that. Yeah, there you go. That's where you find the address, right? Yeah, that's right. So when you've run a web server on a little nav map, you just go down to options, and on there there's a tab, so web server. You click on that, and it tells you the IP address you need to put in on your tablet there.
All right.
I'm just testing it now on mine just to make sure it works. telling you about it, and then it don't work, but I'll just test it on my tablet, and it's working fine. So.
It's a shame that Batsim don't give more like help to really virtual airlines, no? Because
Oh no,
it's easy to put a new KLM virtual airline, and because it's KLM, they are going to share their library.
that's right.
But
Yeah. You thought they'd make it
you know,
a lot easier for virtual airlines, being that how there's so many of them and it's such a popular thing. You think they'd make it a little bit easier for us,
yeah.
to do it, because it'll mean more people online for them as well, most probably.
I am always Airbus for you, Roberto.
I don't know. I
Just
don't know why
always
you're
with
always.
Airbus.
Yeah.
Started my final leg now to
Yeah, I'm pretty near.
destination. Okay.
I've still got 50 miles to go to my next waypoint.
54.
Are you flying any star in arriving airport or
No, I'm just gonna get near it
just
and then
visual?
hang a right and manually fly it in.
Gonna circle the airport to wait for you.
Got enough fuel?
Oh yeah,
Cool.
a full tank. I'm not bothered. Fuel was never an issue for Airwego.
True.
Time with Red Air Morocco last week, I had a really debate with the CEO. He wouldn't accept my period because of the minimum fuel.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah, for the minimum fuel, had a really big debate. He
Right.
took it. He took it personal. He wouldn't accept my PREP.
No way.
And then I said, okay, fine, you are right, I am wrong. And then my Purep accepted. Sometimes it's no use to argue.
It's true. Yeah.
Like the Rio Manchester, I took some fuel extra. It's normal because look at the map and you look at your flight plan and maps and weather maps and you see a lot of segments and CBs around and usually you have to fly around them. When you have this in your flight plan, usually you just take a half an hour extra fuel with you.
Right.
And he was arguing about this.
Sure.
To myself, this guy is worse than CEO of Ryanair. Today I saw a very interesting video on a 737 landing, deploying the reverse few meters
Mm-hmm.
for touchdown. The damn airport. Hmm.
Right. God, that sky is on fire.
It looks awesome. I've got to say.
Wow.
Right, so I've clicked on run the web server.
Yep. So then you go on that same menu down to the bottom where it says options,
Options, yeah.
and then on that list down the free from the bottom, it's got web server,
Yeah.
and then you should have web server running at, and the IP address. It should all be in blue. You just put that
Yep.
IP address into your tablet in a web browser, and it should come up. If you is your tablet on the same network as your PC?
Yeah.
Yeah, Wi-Fi network. Because I know it doesn't work if, like, sometimes my computer's hardwired and my
Yeah,
tablet's
it's
not.
hardwired into a box, electric. I can't think of the bloody word now.
Router.
Use of the mains around the house.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Communicate.
It might work. I
Yeah.
don't know.
If it's on the same Wi-Fi that runs on your power network connection, it should work.
There we go.
So it doesn't work for me because my computer at the moment's hardwired. I know it works when I do Wi-Fi on my computer, but it won't work when I've got it hardwired for some reason.
how it works. My computer is hardwired,
Mhm.
and my tablet connects to the computer because one is Wi-Fi, the other is wired, but it's all in the same network.
Got ya.
Yep. Yep. Awesome.
It's working, is it?
Yep.
Excellent.
That is very good. Thank you very much.
Not a problem.
So I can just minimise that down. And I've now got.
That's
Oh.
the best recommendation Nigel have done. That's a free awesome software.
Oh yes.
Yeah, like I say now, because I can see that on that now you're off my left wing, but
Mhm.
you're not. And Roberto's coming up fast
Yep.
Yeah, trying to catch you.
at 6,000 feet.
Yep. He's put
160
some
knots.
spinach in the fuel tank.
Oh,
Do you know what? Have you heard of Popeye, Roberto?
What?
No, you haven't.
no.
Right. It's a cartoon character in the UK. Popeye, his name. And what he used to do, he used to eat spinach, and then his muscles he'd get
Ah,
really
yeah, yeah,
super.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. That's why I said you
Yes.
put spinach in your engine.
It's papaya and olive oil.
Olive oil. Yeah.
I don't remember in English if it was Brutus or something like that.
Bluto. Yeah. That's it. The baddie. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the Sailor Man.
It's a very old
Even
cartoon.
Norno, see? He's singing this theme tune. Oh, that's cool. It's mad, isn't it? How something like that you wouldn't think it's worldwide, you know. It's mad.
Nearby the airport. I'm just gonna circle around to wait for you.
No worries. I've got
Popeye
28
was a
miles to get
British.
to Itav.
Popeye was a British cartoon.
Yes.
Ah, I thought it was American.
Oh, I think it's British. He's British, isn't it, Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah, thought so.
Well, it's international.
True.
It's everywhere, everywhere.
First time I saw it, it was on Spanish TV in the 80s.
Wow.
P.
Do you know Dastardly and Muttley? Have you heard of that
Who?
then? Dastardly and Muttley.
No.
I
No.
saw them on newspaper.
Wacky
As
Races.
Catch the pigeon.
Yeah, catch the pigeon. Yeah.
all right, let's circle. Whoa, 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 whoa,
I
Are we
don't.
going to Mordor?
Is that a good whoa 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 whoa, or a bad whoa 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 whoa? By the silence, I think it's a bad whoa whoa whoa.
A lot of concentrating going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get that bloody song out of my head now, am I? Popeye the Sailor Man. Oh God. Oh, there's some nice shots, Roberto.
It looks like there's a big fire on
A horizon.
the
Yeah.
woods in the horizon.
Yeah.
It's totally orange.
Yep. Getting some serious turbulence at the moment. Jesus. Bouncing up and down left, right and centre. Jesus. What's the wind? It's only 33 knots cross.
How much wind?
33 knots I'm showing. Right, I'm going to start making a turn early and come in that way. Right, switch to heading mode. Let's go over that way. Cut the corner. Going to come right across Jason's nose now.
Yeah, I just wish I could see you.
Let's see if I can see
How would
you.
you do that? Same as me, 3,000 feet, so you literally should be across my nose.
Yeah, I can't see you now.
ESNG.
QNH is 1015.
There's someone on
That's
VATSIM that's at the airport we're landing at. How bizarre is that? What is it? BE58. That's great, and there's someone up there as well that's on VATSIM. There's loads of people around here on VATSIM.
yeah.
Wow!
Okay.
All FCYJ, aren't they? FCY. So it must be like a flying club or something. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, all FCYs. What's that red area with all the crosses out on Navigraph, a bit north? What's that mean? Does that mean you're not allowed to
What?
fly over it? Scroll up on the little nav map.
Restricted area.
Is it restricted area? Right.
It's militarism.
Ah.
Santa's house.
I was about to say, where's Santa?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to do a fly-by tower?
How's the tower?
I'm
Yeah.
just, I'm waiting for you. There's nobody, so I just fooling around. Let's do some Top Gun stuff.
We are
Permission
you are
to fly.
just almost crossing the Arctic Circle.
Ah. This is the furthest north I've ever been in flight sim anyway. I think, unless Iceland. Does Iceland go further? Where's Iceland? No.
I think Iceland's further south, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a little bit there.
You still get the same days in the summer that are virtually 24-hour daylight, don't they?
Yeah.
And nights that are virtually 24 hours dark.
Yep.
It's very short runway. Whee!
Good job we're in Stowe aircraft then, isn't it? I should have made you do it in an A320 now. So you
That's
land
the
on that
tower.
then.
Well, Metar says it's some clouds at 2,200 feet.
Yeah, patchy clouds. I can see them in front of me.
Scattered
Overcast at
clouds.
4,600 and 6,000 feet. It's QNH 1015.
1015, check.
Visibility 8.7 nautic miles. And winds 93 degrees, 12 knots.
Cool.
Does this sound cold? This is the town where Santa lives.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Nearest Lapland, anyway.
Oh no, I was looking for other information. Let's change.
How do you change your barrow to hectopascals on the C208? Can't work that out. PFD options. Ah, here we go. Found it. Found it. Hectopascals. There
Where
we
is?
go. What, to change it?
Yeah.
PFD options. Then out units.
Ah,
Yeah, you can change it to IN or hectopascals. And meters. I don't know what meters does. What's meters do? Oh, that changes your altitude to meters instead of feet. That's cool. Or it adds it, actually. It doesn't. You still get your normal, your 3,000 feet, but then it adds another box on with meters. That's clever.
it's
10. What did you say it was? 1023, did you?
no. I was I thought I was looking the correct. It's the correct meter, but it was on another airport. It's 987 hectopascals.
987. Cheers. Do you know what we're talking about, Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And winds are 273 degrees, 11 knots.
Cool. 2734. Right.
I must confess I've got mine in inches.
No clouds over 5,000 feet.
No problem.
So good visibility. Yep.
I can see everybody on the little nav map, and Garmin's got everyone on, but I just
Can't see in
physically
sim,
can't see
yeah.
anyone.
Oh,
No.
no.
I even just changed it into dark just now to try and pick up the lights, but no. I'm not having it.
Just refresh your join FS maybe. If you go to join
Yeah,
FS,
I've
press.
clicked out of the network and back in and all sorts. But never mind.
It says you're 4.72 nautical miles from me, so. You still flying, Nor?
Yeah, I'm just circling the airport waiting for you.
Cool.
He's
I
now
can
on
see you
my
in the
nav map.
distance, yeah, I think. Yeah, I can see you.
The big Airbus for me.
Should be coming on my right, so I'm just checking for you. Where are you?
I can see your lights flashing ahead of me, to the left. I'm behind you and to your right. Or just, yeah, look out your left window. You should see me. Yeah, your right window.
Oh, I can see you now, yeah. Hold on.
Can I see Roberto? No, 'cause
Yeah,
I've
you're
got
coming.
I can see Roberto just through the sunlight. Just. There's you. I just took another screenshot of you, Nor. Just. Your little white light in the distance.
I'm actually flying downwind right base.
Cool.
Yeah, I can see. You are on my right coming. Alright.
Which altitude is the runway?
It is
999 feet, almost 1,000 feet.
yeah. Transition altitude's 5,000.
Don't know who's that in front of me.
Me.
Scare the tower and I'm gonna scare you. I'm coming just the opposite direction. Is that you, Steve?
That's me, yeah.
Yeah.
3000. Ah!
You're 3,300, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Steve! I'm chasing you now.
Got a nice photo then, I think, of you. If it captured it right. Let's hope I pressed it quick enough.
But you're landing with
Yeah,
ILS
there
or
it is.
manually?
Look at that photo. Oh, it's so cool. You got vapor trousers and everything.
There he is.
I'm going to manually land, Roberto.
Yeah.
All manual. You alright, Jason?
Yeah,
Yeah? Cool.
I'll just join the queue. I say 'cause I can see everyone on the map, so
That's good. What's the parking like when we get there? Is there much parking? Oh yeah, there's a few buildings and
Enough of stations.
on the
Steve,
right hand
now.
side.
Who's next? It's unbelievable what you can do when you board, you know. Waiting for you a bit. That's what I love about these propeller airplanes. It's so easy to pilot on manual.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Right, I've switched to manual.
Who's flying at 2,700?
it's me.
Ethan.
Yeah.
I'm coming 30. And Roberto is
It's just behind me.
behind you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's scare you first. And wind.
That's just so annoying. I can't see a thing.
Yeah,
Yep.
there's
Autopilot off. Just as the low fuel light come on.
Don't know how much fuel I've got. I didn't even look. Oh yeah, I'm low and all.
33 pounds
Ooh,
each tank.
I'm running on fumes. I didn't see that.
I've got
How
207.
much do I have?
No,
I can oh,
40 gallons I got.
it's a plane suddenly appeared in front of me. Hey,
Crazy, isn't it? How it just drops in and out every so often.
woo, 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 bank angle. Ooh. Shit.
There's a very good illuminated highway in
Yeah,
front.
that's right. Yeah, and he goes all the
Lot
way to
of
the
holes.
just veers off left before the runway. I'm on finals. Bit of turbulence there. 1800 feet.
Shit, too high.
Are you still far from the airport, Jason?
Yeah,
Sorry?
yeah,
Okay.
runway's there.
So can I land after Steve, or I continue circling?
No, you can go for it. I'll just
Okay.
slow up.
Yeah, you're far enough,
Yeah,
far away enough.
yeah, plenty of room.
Just beware that the whole of the runway isn't lit up. It's just the little start of it.
I was just playing with my trim wheel. It's having fun. Showing off
Yeah,
now.
that's what I'm using. Yeah, got that on my one.
The
There's the
challenge
runway.
is to reduce speed. Speed.
I'm down to 70 at the moment, nearly touching down. Full flaps. That's it. 75
Too high,
knots.
too fast, too high, and too fast.
Bring some speed, more speed back. Perfect.
Two percent fuel left. It's going good. We're all right.
Oh, bouncy, bouncy.
Perhaps I spoke too soon.
What, you ran out of fuel?
I think I have.
Just glide until the runway. Scope alive.
I'm going to go to the end of the runway and watch you all land now.
There we go. Nice bit of mid-air refueling.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Some crosswinds? Oh,
Trim, trim, trim.
stable, stable, stabilize, stable.
Steve, do you use your ILS to help following the glide path, or just
Nope, just flying.
full visual
Yep,
approach?
full visual approach, yeah.
It's the best way to go.
Very knots winds.
Old-fashioned way.
There's the outer marker.
Looking good. No, you're down. And you've taken off again.
I don't know.
Who was that?
Jeez.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Ah, I thought that was
Just took off
Jason.
again.
No,
Oh.
I'm coming in now.
Oh, I forgot to. I don't know. I'm going for another round.
You've gone off my join FS again. I can see someone coming in. That might be you. Oh yeah, that is you. Yeah.
Mr. Centre on the wrong way.
Yeah, he went right over the top of me.
Oh, I can see you now.
I've got my drone cam on.
There we go.
On final.
No worries, mate. I'll get you coming in.
I can see everybody now. I can see the one ahead of me. Stupid system.
I can't see Roberto yet.
Too white, too red.
Can't see you. Oh yeah, can see you now, Roberto.
Yeah, don't look like it's got any landing lights on, does it?
No, it doesn't. You didn't either, Jason.
Didn't it? Oh, really?
Nah.
Yeah, they're definitely on. I did a plane I'm looking at. It's got no wings either.
Just wait for Noah again now. Here he comes.
Are you landing, Nur?
Yeah, just too high, too fast. I'm just doing 60 and coming back. Don't know what happened. I just landed and then suddenly.
He took off again. I got it on video.
Hit the go around. That was it. Off he went.
Yep.
Too high. Too fast. Anyway, let's do it. Too high, too high, too high. Ah, dang it.
I wonder if that's why I was having so much trouble seeing people, because I've lost all the lights of everyone, navigation lights.
Right.
Yeah.
Where you gone? Gone into
Landed
trees
in
for
the
me.
trees, yeah.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
It's different scenery. I'm in 86. I'm actually on the runway.
I don't know. I wanted to put the video.
I've
Don't
got a
put
good.
You
this
have
on the
crashed our.
video.
You have crashed our plane.
I've got a good video of him coming right in from quite far out. I did like a chase view of him on the drone camera.
You guys are parked in the bush?
Yep.
Yeah, just park near us. I'll get some screenshots of you, Nor, as well.
This is the default scenery. I told you I couldn't find another scenery for that.
Yeah.
Squeeze.
One more. Get it from that angle there. Yeah, beautiful angle. Uh, there we go. That's it. Done with me screenshots. Nice.